good evening to all our experts from all ASEAN countries and Japan. How are you tonight? I hope you're already have your dinner. And let's watch MAPY Noodle Talk tonight because tonight we have very prominent persons in SEAP. In fact, not only in a SEAP program itself, but in outside as well. Okay, this time we will have bring you two personality that has made an outstanding achievement during their premiership and SEAP associations. But before that, I would like to call upon all our ex-PYs and to all the family members who are watching MAPY Noodle Talk to recite our prayers with a moment of silence for those friends and families who have been affected with COVID-19, and some of them have lost. So, a minute of silence. Amin, ya Rabbal Alamin. Okay, I think most of you already know that this Maybe Noodle Talk will be live through our SEAP International Facebook and also SEAP International YouTube. And for tonight, our guest is Dr. Rino Wicaksono, SEAP International Indonesia, and also Mr. Visit Deshkumton, Associate of the Ship for Southeast Asia Youth of Thailand, ASEAN Thailand. Welcome to Dr. Rino and Mr. Visit. How are you
Very,
tonight? How about your
very.
Good
family?
evening.
Hi, good evening, Mr. Visit.
Good evening.
I only
Okay.
can see
Oh
you.
yes. So this is two of our seniors, especially for those batch millennium. Dr. Rino and Mr. Visit. That is what I can say that they are very prominent people in their country, right? And their contribution and say up is a very remarkable and outstanding. Okay. Let me go through a little bit about. I start with Dr. Rino. Uh, to all XPYs, Dr. Rino is IPY 1983, which is batch 10. Am I right, Dr. Rino?
Yes,
Okay,
you are correct.
and then very interesting a bit about Dr. Rino. But before after I go through a little bit about you, then I will go through with Mr. Visit. Okay, Mr. Visit. Okay, Dr. Rino is a founder of SEAP International Indonesia Incorporated Assembly in 2011. Wow, it's something that, as I mentioned just now, is a very remarkable and outstanding achievement. And on top of that, you were the chairman of SEAP International Indonesia Incorporated Assembly since 2013 up to now. Am I right, Dr. Rino?
No, since
Not.
1987 actually.
Oh, okay. Since 1987. Okay. So a little bit, there's a misinformation here. I'm sorry for that. And also, what I can say that you are the founder and members of SEAP Alumni Association, and you have been services as elected president for 9 times.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so there must be something that you have done, and I hope that throughout tonight you can share with us all your experience with us. Okay, so we go for our second panel, which is Mr. Visit Deshkumton. Hi, Mr. Visit. This is a
Good
very
evening.
senior person. Yeah. Okay, XPY, if you would like to know, Mr. Visit is a TPY 1975, which is batch 2. Am I right, Mr.
Yes,
Visit? Very
very
senior
old one.
person, and I'm glad to have Dr. Rino and Mr. Visit tonight because both of them, right, our seniors with full of experience and memories, and we have a special videos to share with all of you. Okay, for your information, Mr. Visit also a former ASEAN Thailand president from 1988 until 1992. Right,
Yes, right.
Mr. Visit? Yeah, okay. And then
Yes.
this is something that I would like to very proud that you are recipient. There's a one special award, which is later on we will touch on that. Okay, so let me start with Mr. Visit first. Mr. Visit, you are the TPY of the second batch of SEAP. So, and it has been, if we counting, it's already 46 years. Can you share with us how does SEAP program during your year in 1975? Because it's the second year, so they must be really different from us right now.
Yes, about the history of SEAP from
Okay.
the first uh, four batch. I mean, from 1924, 5, 6, 7,
Mm-hmm.
we used the first Nippon Malu, the old one, really
Okay,
old
the
one.
first Nippon Maru.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
After
how
that,
many?
they changed. Oh,
Okay,
from each countries, we have participants 30 from each country.
30. Oh,
And
30.
because
Is it included national
in
leader?
19, huh?
Is it the 30 participants including national leaders, or 31 including
No,
national leaders?
31. And
Okay.
because ASEAN country in that time
Mm-mm.
just have only 5 countries.
Yes.
Then
Oh,
Japan with 5 ASEAN country is a 6 country. Then have a
okay.
PY 180 PY with 6 natural readers.
Oh, so how's the program actually is about? Is it you do you have a foster family program? Do you have visit to any other which country that you have visited during your year in 1975?
Yes, this we can say the Japanese government and ASEAN countries have
Mm-hmm.
very good trend since almost 50 years ago. The
Okay.
main activities of self is never change. Okay, cruising Nippon Malu along
Mm-hmm.
the ASEAN country, visit institution, visit discussion on body ship. This all
Mm-hmm.
the very old activities. I think until
Okay.
now. And
Okay.
one of the activity that disappear is crossing crossing the equator.
Okay.
Yes, that's very interesting. Yeah,
Okay. Which
but
activity do you?
nowadays they have a like a
Yeah, yeah.
fracture. In 1925, had no fracture.
Okay. Which activity do you like most, Mr. Visit? When you as a PY.
Actually, maybe homestay program made me have a good experience. Yes.
Okay. So, you have a foster family from which country?
Oh, uh, I have every family from every country that we visit.
Oh, okay. That's nice to hear that you
Five,
have.
five, five, yeah,
Mhm.
5 countries.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Visit, what is the most memorable experience you gained during the SEAP SPY? Beside you have go to for your host family program, I believe there's a something that impact to you as professionally and personally. What is the moment that you really miss, and something that you remember until today?
Okay, that's a mentions about the host family program,
Mm-hmm.
homestay
Mm-hmm.
program.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that make me also very impressed because uh, the program show us that they are not our cousin, but they
Mm,
take care of us like their children. Then I still keep contact with my host family, uh,
okay.
Philippines, in the other country, especially in Japan. I went back to visit my host family again after 20 years.
Oh, that's good to hear that. Yeah, you keep still keep in touch with them. Yeah, in fact, after 46 years, yeah, it's a very nice. Okay, to all XPYs and also non-XPY, we have a special videos, a journey, Mr. Visit SPY. So, producer, can we show the video?
We're on a journey. We're traveling the ocean. Our hearts are empty, but they're open to receive. We're all here for the same reason, and all here for the only notion. All here for a chance to share love, all love. Remember, oh remember, when we have to leave each other. Remember, please remember, the time we were together, even though we fought.
Okay, that's not so much different. Your look now and during this year. Okay, let's we move to Dr. Rino. Okay, Dr. Rino, I mean understand that you have a dream to establish the Alumni Association, and I believe you work hard and it's a payoff when you were successfully elected as the coordinator of Indonesia SSEAYP Alumni. And I'm glad to say that you have become the first president of SSEAYP Alumni Association with the support of central government. With that turning point, actually I would like to know, I need not only me, the rest of the your, I can say your kids, I consider myself as your kids because you are much very well experienced people. The turning point, what drive you to establish the Alumni Association?
Okay, Ila. Very good evening to everybody. I cannot see you. I only can see Ila and Kun visit here.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, um, thank you for having me to this program. It's very honored to me. Okay, when I joined the program in 1983, I
Mm-hmm.
was very disappointed with the implementation of the country program in Indonesia, which
Mm-hmm.
was run by our government.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this happened because the government doesn't understand about uh,
The
the
programs.
purpose of the program. For example,
Mm-hmm.
the matching foster parents took about 12 hours from 2 p.m. to 12 p.m. midnight.
Mm-hmm.
And many of the Indonesian PYs don't get the foster parents like me and
Mm-hmm.
the other eight or seven IPYs. We
Mm-hmm.
didn't get the foster parents. So I think the government needs support from the people who really knows about this program,
Okay.
and that is the alumni. And alumni, it will be effective, it's more effective and meaningful if they are gathered in one associations. So I thought at that time that we need associations. So when I finished the joined the program at the end of 1983, I didn't go home directly. I stayed
Mm-hmm.
in Jakarta
Mm-hmm.
uh, to write the proposal to the government.
Okay.
And basically, to make a long story short, they
Mm-hmm.
agree. And then back in 1987, I moved from my small city Jogja to Jakarta,
Mm-hmm.
and then they agree that alumni can have their own alumni association
Mm-hmm.
as the the organization that have a commitment to support the government, and then I was elected the first president. And since then,
Mm-hmm.
uh, we the ISSAA, during that time our name was Indonesia SEAYP Alumni Association, and then become SEAYP International Indonesia, and then become SEAYP International Indonesia Incorporated in 2008. We are become the co-partner of the government to organize, to prepare the SEAP program from the beginning till the end, until now. From
Mm.
seven until now, we are the organizer of the. Uh, we made the a question for the participants, and then we organize the training, and then also the country program, and also the PPA. So that's
Okay.
what made me what encouraged me to establish the organization, is because we want to give what the best to our country by organization.
Okay. Then, Dr. Rino, we know that SEAP was started in 1974. So, but before you have the association and you were selected as a president. What was happened in between 1974 until the establishment of your association alumni of Indonesia?
Uh, the government always organize everything for SEAP. What I mean by everything is that means selection, and then the preparation
Mm-hmm.
uh, for the participants, and they only include one until three, maybe alumni as a resource persons. And
Mm-hmm.
during the training, we had 3 weeks training before embarkation.
Mm-hmm.
Alumni only have maybe about 5 hours or 4 hours every night to share their experience, but
Okay.
they don't get involved in the discussion and the preparation of exhibition. So that's a very limited participation of alumni in the preparations. So uh, that is what happened, and then they don't know how to involve the alumni, because alumni is scattered. They are not gathered in one association. So the government
Yes.
just invite individually alumni to
Okay.
come and help. That's what happened. And even in 1985, the government agreed with my proposal to have alumni association, but
Mm-hmm.
uh, this association is not specially for the SEAP alumni. It's with other 4 alumni, communities, uh, and based on provincial
Mm-hmm.
organization, provincial base. The
Mm-hmm.
in national level, the alumni chairman is still ex officio is the director of youth development. It's a government officer who's
Okay.
never follow the youth exchange program, become the leader of the
Mm-hmm.
alumni association. This is ridiculous. So I still
Understand.
struggle with friends from with all of my SEAP friends to establish the SEAP International Indonesia, which is by and then in 1987 the government support us to have our own organization, with the
Okay.
commitment that this organization is support the government, not against the government, and of course
Understand.
we agree.
Okay, for Mr. Vijay and Dr. Rino, we have viewers from IPY. Say hi to you, both of you, from Thailand as well. Not only both these two countries, beside Malaysia, other ASEAN country as well. Hi, all. They are very happy. And in fact, Madam Tomoko Okawara just now mentioned it's good to see both of you. So you are. Yeah. Okay. Second questions to Dr. Rino. Just now, Doctor mentioned that Indonesia Association changed their name 3 times, right? So
Mm.
why it changed the 3 times? What was happened actually that require for you to change?
Okay. back in 1987, what we need is association. So
Mm-hmm.
we named it the SEAP in Alumni Association, Indonesian Alumni Association.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 1994, when I joined the SIGA, I
Mm-hmm.
proposed the name of SEAP International in front of our country's name. So I proposed that. Said the first time we used the SEAP International Indonesia. So
Mm.
and then after that, the other countries agree with my proposal to put SEAP International in front of their name to make this the sound and what we call the echo of this alumni association bigger in the world if everybody use SEAP International, at least in 11 countries. And then in 2008, uh, this association have a legal, you know,
Okay.
uh, we legalize this in with the government's certificate, so become the SEAP International Indonesia Incorporated. Incorporated means that is a legal organization. So that's the
Okay.
history. Um,
On the changes why it changed the term. Okay, I know you definitely, even though you are PY in 1983 batch 10, but you still miss the SEAP, as if that you just sailed yesterday. So for that, all right, producer, can we roll our montage of Dr. Rino, a journey as a IPY?
We're on a journey. We're traveling the ocean. Our hearts are empty, but they're open to receive. We're all here for the same reason, and all here for the only notion. All here for a chance to share love, our love. Remember, oh remember, when we have to leave each other. Remember, please remember, the time we were together. Even though we're far apart, I will keep you in my heart. I will never forget. I still remember. It's only been a while that we all made each other, but we can all smile when we think of the memories we made. We're all here for the same reason, and all here for the only notion. All here for a chance to share love. Remember, oh remember, when we have to leave each other. Remember, please remember, the time we were together. Even though we're far apart, I will keep you in my heart. I will never forget.
Wow, Dr. Rino, I couldn't recognize you in the photo. If it is okay, we back to Mr. Visit. Mr. Visit, there's a question for you from Miss Chua Evelyn. Okay, Dr. Visit, can you tell us more about Thai mini youth cruise that you initiated?
Pardon, I cannot hear you again.
Okay, can you tell us? There's a question from Chua Evelyn, right, Doctor Mr. Visit? Can you tell us more about the Thai mini use cruise that you initiated?
Oh, because
Okay,
we are very impressed about our share program, and I with my friend
okay,
think that possible we try to run the Thai youth trip program in Thailand.
okay, okay,
Instead of 5 countries from ASEAN, we divide our Thailand in 5 parts of Thailand: southern,
okay.
northern, western, middle, something like that. We
Oh, within the Thailand
uh,
itself.
yes, only Thailand.
Okay.
But in that
Mm-hmm.
time, we invite all our ASEAN and Japan friends from Japan and ASEAN countries to join to as an observer on board the
Oh,
ship. In
okay.
that time, the, we have 5 batch for this
Okay.
project.
When it was
Yeah.
started?
So
When it was started?
started in Bangkok
When you initiated this? In which
when
year?
oh in let me count in Thai the uh,
Can't remember. Can't
20
remember.
because in Thai era that
Okay,
is
it's okay.
25 years ago 25 yeah
Wow. So,
of,
we
of
should.
28
I
years
think.
ago sorry
I think it's a good initiative, Mr. Visit. Why don't we continue? I mean, Thailand continue to have this kind of cruise, despite before the
because
pandemic of COVID-19.
the budget is very high. The first Thai youth trip we run by our alumni budget.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
That is
So,
28 years ago. It's
mm-hmm. So the budget
over
is from
almost
government
3 million.
or from the alumni?
But
The budget is
no, the first batch by
mm,
alumni
oh, by
ourselves.
alumni. Oh,
But
okay.
because it's very high cost, we stopped 5 years. And
Mm-hmm.
after the second batch, we joined with the government because one of our friends is a former minister. Then we talking with the government and we
Mm-hmm.
have a budget from government can do the other 4 batch.
Okay.
But
Okay.
after that
Mm-hmm.
we have no the chip big like chip like that. Then we stop after 5 batch of
Okay.
the Thai youth chip program.
I think this time mini use cruise will help to remind the journey of SEAYP program, because SEAYP program is a big program. So it's a 28 years ago. So it's quite so long already. But I think perhaps in future, if we can get it back to organize this kind of thing, I think other ASEAN countries, because now SEAP is already a very big family. Most of ASEAN already part of this, so perhaps we hope that in the future, if there is opportunity, Thailand can organize this. I think all participants from other country, all XPYs from other countries, I believe they will like to join this. Uh, okay, because we are talking about cruise, we're talking about the ship. We always, how do I say that? We always look forward for it. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Visit, you were ASE Thailand president in 1988 until 1992. What is the biggest achievement that you have done during you become the president of the ASE Thailand?
Uh, in my era, in my previous 4 years as a
Mm-hmm.
president,
Mm-hmm.
I think I try to improve the activities, and not just only
Okay.
for our CF member,
Mm-hmm.
but together with the society. We want to let our PY
Mm-hmm.
work with our local people. Uh, okay, we have 2 level. International, we work with the CF International. We try to make it stronger and stronger. But in local level, we try to let our people, our PY,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
concern more about our society. especially underprivileged people, because it's our main problem when we know what happened to our underprivileged people, then
Mm-hmm.
high level people can work together
Okay.
and make it better.
Okay. That's one. That's your biggest achievement, right? When you as a
And then
president.
in that
How
time, I
how
start the For Hopeful Children project together with the Fund
mm-hmm.
for Friends organization.
Okay. Okay.
It
Let
run
me
after 29 years.
okay, a lot of participants I can see from FB. We have Jack Tanati. I am one of them of first batch of JTYS. So hi, Miss Jack. So I think everybody is like happy to see you back. So that I think this platform of MAPY Noodle Talk bring us all the memories. Okay, we back to Dr. Rino. Dr. Rino, okay, for the question, Dr. Lina. Doctor, we know that in 1988, the material and the substance of the program was limited, where I believe you are the one who invented, who developed the pre-departure training program, right? You have that you have that mind to change everything. So can you share with us how the first module of your pre-departure training uh, has been how the module it is, and does the module has been changed over the years?
Oh yeah, of course. It's getting better every year. We have to understand that the focus of this program is changing from time to time. At the beginning, actually, this program, according to my opinion and my experience, is focused on the understanding about the different cultures,
Mm-hmm.
uh, respect the different nations, and then have to believe and aware that a future can has to be built together. Um, so during the program,
Mm-hmm.
most of the time was for the cultural activities, the national exhibitions, the national culture show, the individual
Mm-hmm.
group show, the individual show, like you have my photos of the stand-up comedy over there, and then music shows and uh, uh, like we teach each other about our culture like batik and then Thai massage and everything. So it's more to understand about culture. Now is
Mm-hmm.
more to discussions.
Yes,
So the
correct.
preparation it should be aligned with the program. Uh, our pre-departure will focus on the understanding of the philosophy of the program. That's the number one.
Okay.
And second one is to understand the purpose of every single program on board the ships and country program. What is the purpose of homestay? What is the purpose of courtesy calls? And what is the purpose of every single program? That is has to be understood by the participants.
Mm-hmm.
And then also for the Indonesian cases,
Mm-hmm.
back in that time, maybe
Mm-hmm.
50% of us is was were not speaking English very well. Our English was very bad, and included me. My English it was not good, so we have to prepare them in English. Not different with now. The 90s participant, their English from Indonesian, the participant, the IPYs, their English was very good. Now they're very good, but different with before. So um, the pre-departure training has to prepare the participant according to the existing conditions, the existing condition of the participants, and then the purpose of the
Mm-hmm.
project. So we have to understand about this both, and then we also have to understand about the other participant as well, about their
Mm-hmm.
uh, culture, their specification, and everything. So uh, the main goal is to make the participant ready to
Mm-hmm.
get involved in the program, to
Mm-hmm.
get maximum what they can get to improve themselves, for the benefit of themselves, the benefit of the country, the ASEAN, and the world, for the better world. That is the purpose of the pre-departure training,
Mm.
if I
So
may say.
okay, I'm glad that you to have that because for me I am the participant in 2003. So this pre-departure training actually for me is something very good, which is prepare you yourself as a PY, so you understand what you need to do, what is your responsibilities
Yeah.
as an individual, and on top as a contingent of the country, right?
Yes.
And then I believe during the you develop this pre-departure training, there must be a challenges that you are facing, maybe from the government or from the people surrounding you, because the mindset is different. Because the way I can see, you are one, not only one, you are 100 steps front in front of them. So what is the challenges that you are facing during your developing of this pre-departure training, to make sure that everybody is follow in line with what your intention.
Uh, uh, I don't know. The government is very supportive. The alumni is very eager to help in the basis of voluntary
Mm-hmm.
work. Uh, we don't have any problem. During that time, the problem is you have to know that before 90s, the requirement of the participant is that they never been abroad before. So
Okay.
the problem is the participant have been abroad, and they will uh, going abroad as the representative of the country. They don't have any experience before. So this is the
Okay.
big challenge, to prepare someone like this. Uh, we have to, how to say, to give them the understanding that we have to learn to Singapore how to build a city vertically. We have to learn from Japan about their technology. And then we have to learn from Thai with their culture, Malaysia with their speed development and business development, from the Philippines. So we have to learn from everybody, that we have to have the openness, and then we have to open from the critics. We have to prepare the participant that open with the critics, and then
Mm-hmm.
we cannot criticize other people. That's
Correct.
the
Agree with you.
hospitality that we have to develop. We have to, that's, so the pre-departure actually to prepare the characteristic and the personality of the participants,
Mm.
to become a better person, to become a member of international community, to become how to say this, to become a young diplomat, even though they
Mm-hmm.
don't have any experience, but that's the challenge. You have to be ready as a young diplomat to carry a garuda and your flag on your shoulder
Correct.
and your head.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to behave. That's the big challenge, to prepare the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the responsibility that we carry, as I mentioned, just not only as an individual but also as a contingent in the country, to represent the country, is not that easy, because we are not going for how do you say that, a holiday, but we
Holiday.
are go for
Vacation.
yes, we are go for a mission actually. So
Yeah.
we must be make sure that we achieve the objective, because I believe
Okay.
Cabinet Office of Japan is promoting mutual understanding, but actually the mutual understanding is a very broad. And I think Madam Tomoko Okawara during the first session already mentioned. So I'm glad that this has been what I say, that in place, and we are continue to improvise for better. Okay, Doctor, we move to Mr. Visit for the next. Okay, Mr. Visit, there's some untold stories. Okay, if you see the screen, we have care to share on board untold stories. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for your information, Mr. Visit is the recipient of Award Order of Rising Sun in 2018. Mr. Visit?
Yes.
Yeah, you are the recipient of Award Order of Rising Sun in 2018. May I know what are the criteria that make you eligible to receive such honor? Yeah, I believe you have do
Mm, I
something that make that you are eligible for this
I
honor.
actually the because of some people behind the scene, I don't know. But the thing that I have done after joining the SEA program 46 years ago
Okay,
is
okay.
I feel that when someone said that when you crossing the tunnel, you choose to thank the beach, right? Then I think
Yeah.
Japanese government together with ASEAN countries
Yes.
support the SEA program. Then we choose to thank them to do
Mm.
something for Japanese and ASEAN, our ASEAN countries. Then
Okay.
every time I have a lot of Japanese friends after SEA program. We
Mm-hmm.
do every activity if we have, if possible, we support and work together to promote about the friendship on the SEA program or not the SEA program. A lot of the Japanese people from each town, like from prefecture, different prefecture, I have
Mm-hmm.
like a exchange program with them. We support them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that, and, and the other project like for Hopeful Children project in Thailand also,
Okay.
Japanese volunteer more than 20% every year come to join. Maybe another detail. And sometimes we have exchange with Japanese organization, one of the biggest named Hippo Family come do some camp in Thailand. I also support to make a mutual understanding and support the nature camp in Thailand
Mm-hmm.
together with
Wow.
Japanese group student with Thai exchange program. Sometimes
Okay.
Kumamoto or sometimes Fukushima. That's also a lot of programs we support. Yeah, but not just
Okay.
only Japanese. Support also ASEAN countries. Yeah.
So all XPYs, I believe it's not that easy to get this such honor. Only I know in 2017 the late of Tuan Haji Auzi, one of the recipient of this award. So the second one is Mr. Visit. Even though it is in 2018, but on behalf of the young generation, we would like to say congratulations for this award, and I believe you have done such a very beautiful and very remarkable things. That's why you are eligible for this. Okay, for that.
Thank you. Terima kasih.
Oh, sama-sama. Okay, Mr. Visit, you are also the chairman of Fund for the Friend, and I mean, and to understand that we have a special video which is producer will run shortly on this, and after that we will talk more about this program project. Okay, producer, can we roll the montage for the Fund for Friends? Okay, I can see kids playing at the beach. How envy I am, the fun they have. Okay, Mr. Visit, perhaps you can you run the project for disabled children named for Hopeful Children Project (FHCF), and up to now is already 29 years. and also your Friendship for Peace FFP since 2007 until present. Can you share with us what kind of program is this, and what is the objective of these programs?
Yes, one of the project of the Fund for Friends is for Hope for Children project.
Mm-hmm.
This project, FSCP, we work for the underprivileged children. We
Okay.
work together with SA Thailand, with the Royal Thai Navy, with the Thai Youth Ship project, Thai Youth Ship Club. Yes, so many organizations, almost 30 organizations. It
Okay.
starts about 150 of children
Okay.
in 29 years ago. But the last program, in the last 8 years, we have
Mm-hmm.
more than 1,000 of children attend every year free of charge,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a volunteer
Mm-hmm.
about 120
Okay.
volunteer
Uh-huh.
from Thailand, also ASEAN country,
Mm-hmm.
and come to join to work together for them. Let's
Does any
work
any ex
together.
TPY join you? Any ex TPY join for this program as well, helping you as a volunteer?
Yeah, every year we have a PY, XPY join us
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
this program.
Okay.
From IYEO, Japanese International Youth Action Organization,
Mm-hmm.
IYEO,
Oh,
or
IYEO.
Intergate. They send more than 20 Japanese volunteer come
Mm-hmm.
to as a volunteer every year.
Mm-hmm.
Also from Philippines, five
Okay.
person every year, and Laos, Vietnam, uh,
Oh,
Singapore
so
sometimes.
great.
Okay.
So great to have all the family members from ASEAN to help you on this project.
Yep.
Okay. So actually how what makes you want to drive this program for disabled child? Maybe there's something that you feel that you need to contribute to community.
Yes, because compare with us,
Mm-hmm.
you are from each country,
Mm-hmm.
have a good opportunity to travel abroad by Nippon Malu.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody very happy to do. But for the underprivileged, especially the disabled children who
Mm-hmm.
cannot move well, blind children on wheelchair, they have no opportunity to go to the other place. It's like a dream when they go to the sea beach, to swimming
Oh,
on the sea.
okay.
This is the dream to just one time for their life, some of them, 30 years ago.
That is
But we
so.
try to make the dream come true for such kind of the children. Then
Yeah.
we work together, yeah, with volunteer, especially from PY, who want to work to know the problem.
Wow. How I
Work
wish
together.
how yeah how I wish to become a volunteer to assist you on this program. Do you plan to have this program somewhere in future?
Yes, because we just unfortunately because about the COVID-19, we stopped 2 years already. Because
Okay.
it's a big group, it's more than 1,000 children together with
Okay.
almost 30 organizations. Then government can say we cannot do something like this in
Oh,
this situation. I hope next year is better. If
okay.
the situation is better,
Uh,
everybody welcome to join.
so we have Mr. Jack Tanati, which is a present Thailand president, with us, watching us tonight. So maybe Mr. Jack can take into consideration to continue this program. Yeah, because I can see it's very beautiful of this program. You are helping the disabled children because we know that they are in their capacity and everything. So by doing these kind of programs, actually we contribute back to the society, and with our effort, and there is something that we can do for them, right? Because we know that kid only knows their life is all with the happiness and everything. So at least we didn't differentiate, even though they are the disabled persons. Okay, I have a questions pick up from the FB, which is both for Dr. Rino and Mr. Visit. But let me give this to Mr. Visit. Dr. Rino first. Okay, Dr. Rino. Question from Shahzrin Zakaria, Malaysia BY, ex-BY. Looking back with all the lesson learned and experience that you gained, what is the one important advice you would give to your younger self? Um,
Thank you to brother Zirin Zakaria.
oh, she's a lady. Shahzrin Zakaria, she's a lady.
Sister Zirin
uh,
Zakaria. Is from,
yes, yes.
was she Malaysian?
Yes, she's a MAP, Malaysia
Oh,
BY.
maybe.
Ah,
um, um, this program has been extended to the next 20 years. So that's mean uh, the Japanese country and ASEAN countries consider that this program is very important to the development of the youth and also for the future of the ASEAN countries and Japan. So uh, please take the advantage of this condition. I mean, the organization, use your organization, use our organization to
mm,
develop ourselves, to develop yourself. Uh, uh, it's it's difficult to get involved to join the program. In Indonesia, we have 270 million people, and only a few people, only 25 to 35 people to be able to follow this program. So this is very precious and very how to say it. There's a very it's a opportunity. It's a big opportunity for you, and
this is something that you need to learn
yes,
and
yeah,
to
and I mean
practical.
it's a bless from God that you can join this program. You have
Mm-hmm.
friends from other countries. You have friends from other cities in your countries, and we are families. The doctrine of this program that we are not no longer friends. We are family. We are brothers and sisters.
Correct.
So uh, use this opportunity to help each other, to develop yourself, to be beneficial, to be benefit to other people. So after following the program, supposedly you understand that you are needed in this world. You are smart, you are health, and you have many friends. So use this link, this network for to develop a better world. That's my
Okay.
advice. Yeah.
There's Shazrin. There's what Dr. Rino's opinions. What about Mr. Visit? What's your advice you can give from the that looking back with
Uh,
all lesson learned and experience?
okay,
Mm.
because for young generation,
Mm-hmm.
I think when the people who have opportunity to join the skill program,
Mm-hmm.
you can get the benefit by yourself automatically. Everything that you join, you
Mm-hmm.
have an experience almost
Mm-hmm.
2 months in the skill program, you get
Okay.
a lot of benefit for yourself already. Then after that, you try to do something for society as much as possible. This
Yes.
is good for your like a good opportunity because life is not so long, very fast, even for me. So I
Correct.
23 years ago, 23 years old, but now 46 years already. Uh, time is like a fly, time fly. Then
Mm.
sometimes just only find money. But money is really important, but don't forget
Understand. Yep.
the society you do, and you will proud for your result. work together and promote the friendship. More friendship, you can make anything is easier. Then peer program support you. Biggest family, peer international, peer family is a big family. A lot of
Yeah.
smart people allow you. You can enjoy so many things together with XTY, but don't just only for yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
How old are
So
you? Visit, how old are you?
60, 68.
68 years
Oh,
old. She's a
oh, you look like
second batch.
28.
68,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Basically, what I can say here, Shazrin, from the experience that we learned, actually, we are very fortunate because compared to a previous in batch when we started 1974 until the present, there are a lot of changes happen in SEAP. So I think the millenniums PY should be very fortunate, and because they have a lot of how do I say that, the flexibility, the convenience and everything, so that they have to make use of this to be a good person, even for as an individual, to contribute back. Because I believe if you're not able to contribute, in terms of money, but you can contribute in terms of your ideas, your capacity in the position that you hold. Okay. There's some a little bit untold stories, but then this one has been mentioned by Dr. Rino. He was nine times elected as president. Wow, nine times is a very long time, which is since from 1987 until 2011. Dr. Rino? So within this nine times when you as a president of Indonesian SEAP Alumni Associations, uh, where do you see the future SEAP will move? So, because you are the person, what I can say is innovator. You develop the pre-partial training. You establish the association. So, what do you expect the future setup will be?
Uh, uh,
It's a very tough question, I guess.
yeah, I don't know. Even now we don't have a SEAP program because of the COVID. Yeah, because of the
Yeah.
COVID and because of the pandemic.
Mhm.
Uh,
But what you can think of, I mean, beside these for 2 years, we don't have a SEA programs. But I believe somehow this COVID will go on, and when we pick it up to start back these programs, so perhaps you have some expectation for the future SEA, because we this program is very beautiful and we want it continue, but it must be follow the expectations to benefit not only the Japan Cabinet Office of Japan, but it benefit to all ASEAN countries as well.
um, uh, f- First thing, my hope is that this program will be continue. That's
Mm-hmm.
my hope. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
the program will be continue and uh, the format of the onboard the shape activities and country program still uh, continue, and maybe the PPA should be arranged more. I don't want to say seriously, but now it's already serious. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
uh, you have to we have to give more attention about the design and implementation of the PPA, the post program activities.
Mm-hmm.
So we prepare the participant during the pre-departure and selections, and
Mm-hmm.
then we build the new characters and personality during the program
Mm-hmm.
and then we implement the project what we have in the program after the program, the PPA. So I
Okay.
think in the future we have to give more attention for
Mm-hmm.
the PPA, for the PPA.
Okay.
Okay.
Perhaps the PPA, it will be like something that help to the government. What do you think? Perhaps in terms of changing the policy to make it better. Would you think something like that for the
uh,
PPA program?
the PPA should be measured, the
Mm-hmm.
impact to the society and the
Mm-hmm.
changes to the community should be
Mm-hmm.
measured and uh, uh, should be real. And then
Mm-hmm.
there should be a change, after the program, we have the
Mm-hmm.
PPA in 11 countries.
Mm-hmm.
And then this project should be monitored by the Alumni Association and the government, and
Mm-hmm.
also the cabinet office. And then uh, we should have the data about the existing condition, and then the methodology of the analysis and the implementation of the project, and then the result also measured. And then if we have let's say in every single country we have several projects, one common project and several group projects. You can imagine how many projects in 11 countries that runs in the same year because of the program of the SEAP, and the effect of the program can be feel, can be see by the people. So the impact of the program has not just to the participant, but the impact of the program also can be enjoyed by the people, the society, the community. So the
Understand.
community, can also enjoy of the program by the PPA.
Yeah. So the benefits of the right because we
The
want everything
benefit
that
of the program to the larger community, not only for the
yeah.
participants,
Yes,
but the
correct. It should be
community. Yeah,
extended to the community
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
around the country. So what
Yeah.
we back to Mr. Visit. So what is your expectation since Dr. Rino has shared his expectation for future SIAP? So I believe you are the pioneer of the SIAP programs as well. So after 16, 8 years, what do you expect for the new future SIAP?
Pardon? Because the sound is echo.
Oh, it's
Could
echo.
you repeat?
Okay, so the question, what is your expectations? As shared by Dr. Rino, he expect especially he touched on the PPA. So, what about on your opinion, the expectation on the future SIAP? Because I know
Okay,
we have.
the, the same with Dr. Rino, because
Mm,
self not uh, used to do just only ourselves, because a group of people is just more. But we can establish more, like 28 people nowadays. We
mm-hmm,
can do more activity to the like a self experience,
mm-hmm.
because impossible to have more PY in the self program. 20
Okay.
of people is maybe from 11 countries now. Then we cannot increase the number of the PY. Then we choose to do PPA more and impact more about our society, our community.
Mm,
That Lino said the same. I
mm-hmm.
think this is the same idea to do more activity through our self XQY, because we are lucky to have the good experience to join the SWAP program. The
Yeah.
government invest a lot of money and time and good planning for us more than almost 50 years, the longest
Okay.
project. And then
Okay. So,
hope congratulations.
Mr. Visit and Dr. Rino agree that we should enlarge and broaden the PPA so that it not only benefited to the PYs, but it also benefited to the community. And I believe it should be extended to the country itself. So I believe, for example, for instance, in Malaysia, we have youth parliament where these youth and I believe these youths consist not only from others alumni but from SEAP also. There are people there. So they are helping government in terms of policy, what they can see, the perspective from the youth. So I believe with this future here, we will be more expanding our PPA, so that not only the idea benefited to the country, one country, right? For example, Indonesia doing the PPA, but it also can be extended to Malaysia, to Thailand, to Singapore, to Japan. So everybody in ASEAN country can using the same method to implement within the country, or could be we can even implement if it is a successful within the Asian and Japan as well. So I think it can be done. It is just that we need to find the mechanism. Perhaps Mr. Visit and Dr. Rino will help us, will help this younger generation to guide and to lead, right?
Yes.
So okay, we already reached to the end of the MAPY Noodle Talk programs. I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of SEAP International Malaysia to Dr. Rino and Mr. Visit for your time with us tonight, which is I feel very blessed and I feel very great tonight to have these two prominent figure in their country, so that I hope we will have the opportunity to meet each other one day. So,
Amin.
Mr. Visit, stay safe. I hope things getting better in Thailand. Hopefully. So, same goes to our neighbors, because Thailand is on top of Malaysia. Indonesia is a beside of Malaysia. So, these two neighbors country is very close to Malaysia. We always pray the best, and I hope take care and stay safe. And send regards to all your families as well, and to our friends and family of XPY. Thank you very much, and
Thank
we see you
you.
again
Thank you.
soon.
Thank you.
Okay,
Best regard from SAP International Indonesia.
thank you very much.
Mm.
We hope our
Okay,
Siam international family will
okay.
more
Thank you,
stronger.
Mr. Visit. So we end this session, maybe Noodle Talk, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank to all viewers from all ASEAN countries. And I can see we have a lot of serious people from your batch watching online. Thank you very much for supporting this. And I hope that one day, once this pandemic is over, we can have one reunion, a big reunion to all family of SEAP. Okay, thank you, Dr.
Yes.
Rino and Mr. Visit. Bye. Good night,
Good
and good night to
Bye. Good
everyone.
night. Good night.
night.